Ladies and gentlemen, I am Nanomango, and welcome to 60 Seconds. Now, I am excited to play this. I've seen it played actually quite a bit a really long time ago, and I bought it with full intention to play it for YouTube, and I think I started recording it at one point, and then something happened, and I think the recording didn't come through. So, I'm trying it again. That was a very long time ago, and I'm very unfamiliar with how the game works. So, what better time to get started on just playing through it than right now? So I'm going to do classic mode. Challenge mode has a bunch of fantastic different things that you can do. New to do, scavenge, survival, A to Z. Okay. Let's see. New to do. Oh, scavenge, survival, A to Z. That's awesome. Okay, so I think in order to get the other ones, either the game will update or I have to actually complete these first ones, which are all really cool. It'd be cool to get through all of them. However, first we're going to do classic mode, where the basis of the game, you just run through, grab as much stuff as you can, put it in your shelter because a nuke is going to blow up everything, and you've got to survive because you're not going to be stopped by no nuke. You're gonna continue. You must continue the human race. So we're gonna do apocalypse. Okay, the full atomic experience. Scavenge around your house for supplies and then survive the post-apocalypse in your fallout shelter. I'm gonna do it on normal difficulty, Fat Man, and we're gonna see how hard this is. I would do the Zarbama, but no thanks. I'm not a glutton for punishment, not when I'm not very familiar with the game. So, it's a very text-based story, but in the beginning you do play an actual game where you run around and collect everything. So the first thing I'm going to collect is my family, because family first. They're probably all going to die along with me, but you can survive. I think you have to get to 200 days or something. Okay, so this is where I walk around and kind of scout out the area. Ouch. Okay. Alright, now I have to grab everything. Hello, wifey. There we go. Gonna grab some water since I have some space, and that I can't grab. Okay, just run through here. I do need, whoop, that's the bathroom. Okay, I got completely disoriented first. Here we go. I am gonna need ammo, and this, yeah, and some soup. I said family first, but apparently I'm not really going to get that done. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. I'm just kind of panicking. It's all good. Let's grab the Scout's Guide thing. Yeah. No, get out of my way, you stupid pieces of junk. Oh, crap. Timmy, I'm sorry, but I don't know that I'm gonna get you this time. No, I am. I have to get you. I have to get little, I think his name is, I hope his name is Timmy. Okay, I didn't get the gun. Oh no, I have ammo. I don't have time. I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. I have to restart that. Dang. Okay. Lesson learned. You gotta be at the fallout shelter before the bomb goes off. I mean, you'd think that'd be simple, but the end. Everyone's here alone. Let's see what this has to say. Nothing. For I have died. You perished. Not the best. Let's give that one more try. This time, family first, and I'll grab up random stuff as I walk, and then the gun next because I know that's important, and maybe the Scout's Guide if I can find it, and as much food and water as I can, but the shelter is stocked with food and water and stuff already. So I'm gonna go to, okay, this one's the easy one, so wife first. Hopefully nobody moves the entire time. I don't think they can walk around. I don't know if they have an animation or anything. And let's go. Let's go, wife. Come on. In the shelter. Kid, in the shelter. And son. Here we go. Now that I have those, I can actually grab a couple other things we need. Oh, crap. I meant to grab the map. I'm really bad at this. Okay, grab the gun. Gun, please. Thank you. All right, I want the game and the radio, definitely. Okay, there's a lot more stuff in there that I want. Food, I'm not as concerned about, to be honest. Was that ammo? Yes, it was. I don't know if I can grab the axe. Okay. Soup and water. Come on, here we go. Let's go. Come on, dude. You're so slow. Oh my gosh. Oh, gas mask. Gas mask. Here we go. And in the shelter. In the shelter. No time for anything else. Go. Oh my gosh, that was a close one. I really wish I would have been able to grab the suitcase, because that's pre-packed. At least some of the time it is. And there was one other thing that I wanted. Oh, the medical kit. I wanted that too, but hopefully, nope, we don't have a medical kit. We're screwed. But we do have a gun, a gas mask, the scout guide, the radio, and the map. I don't know if did I grab the radio? I don't even remember. All right, so let's see what oh, we're low on water already. I did grab enough soup though. All of us made it into the shelter just a second before the blast. That was a close one. As long as we're together, we can make it work down here. We remember hearing canned soup is healthy for you. We vaguely remember stashing some things in the shelter because there was no room for them upstairs. Turns out being messy can really work in your favor. +1 map. Nice. Oh, I guess I didn't grab that. Huh. Our shelves are full of cans. We'll eat from cans. We'll sleep on cans. We'll even talk to cans. Some of us already do. There's just barely enough water for everyone. We'll have to ration it strictly. I agree. Time to ration supplies. Nothing for anybody. No, you don't need anything. We really miss the life we had. The space, the sky, the food, more food. We wish we could go back to the time before this dank bomb dropped. Yeah, don't we all? Don't we all wish that? You see, this is the kind of preparation though. Most people are not prepared for this kind of scenario, but if it did happen, what are you gonna do? Are you just gonna get vaporized? Or are you gonna try? Just on the off chance that something does happen, are you gonna try to survive? And this is a really interesting game from that point. Day 2. Fond memories are one thing, but we need to be ready for the harsh reality that awaits us. Mary Jane seems fine today. Hopefully it'll stay that way. No news is good news. There's nothing new going on with Timmy. Dolores is doing quite well, or she can't find anything to complain about today. There's nothing new going on with Ted. Nothing new anyway. Nobody needs anything. Okay. The contamination of our town is still strong. Scavenging in these conditions would result in radiation sickness. We could send them, or no expeditions, please. We don't even have... Oh, we don't have a medical kit. But good news, everyone. The government just announced they will drop in crates filled with supplies in our area. Finally, they're useful for something. We should head out to get those crates as soon as possible. Grabbing some protection gear might not be a bad idea. I guess we do need water really bad. Hopefully somebody comes back with a medical kit and water. I'm sure that it's just going to be sickness. You broke the mask. You had one job. How did you break it that badly? It's torn and cracked. What on earth did you do? We went to get the supplies and our gas mask got a bit damaged. Note taken. Don't stand under a supply drop crate when it's falling out of the sky. You don't say. Usually they have parachutes, but I guess, well, that's probably why he's not dead. The airdrop crate we found wasn't exactly huge, but it contained a few supplies that will definitely help us. We're especially happy to find some water bottles and food cans. For a minute we thought it was canned meat, but then we found out it was tomato soup. Our theory is that this whole country used to run on tomatoes and no one suspected a thing. Okay, +2 of each. That's not too bad. Can we spare some water? Mary Jane has been asking about it all day. Everyone needs water, so I shall give... Wait, I could just do that. Yes, I'm remembering things now. Our neighborhood is still highly radioactive, then let's not go outdoors, please. We're not alone. There's a huge, hairy bunny beast that seems to be hiding in one of the pipes. It's been poking its head out, eyeing our measly food stash. We can't let it get to it. We can't let it be in here when we sleep. You guys are terrified. I don't know. I don't want them to use the gun. So no, we're not going to do anything with it. If it eats some of the soup or something, we should be... Oh, it did eat some of the soup. Yeah, but it's okay. We had more food than water, and we need more water than food. So the thing is that we're most likely going to run out of water before we run out of food anyway. That's what I'm thinking, unless we find, like, a random well inside of our little shelter here. That beast of a rodent won. It won and stole our food. Can or no can, at least we have each other, right? We're just worried it'll come back to finish what it started. There isn't anything new bothering Anybody? Okay, nice. Nobody gets anything. Y'all are gonna have to do without food and water for a while. You'd expect a nuclear explosion would be enough to quench any petty arguments. When the future is not looking too pretty and all you see is naked walls, not much is necessary for an explosion. It happened. We started fighting like crazy. I believe it. Hopefully none of you died, because that would be stupid and ridiculous. Okay, you're all still here. Okay, that's good. We could barely sleep after all that arguing. Let's hope this won't happen again. Everybody's good. Yeah, the world has indeed gone to a crappy place, but there's nothing we can do about it here. We've been hearing strange noises lately. Is it coming from the outside, or is it something that came into the shelter with us? Could it be? We found nothing. We feel like we might be going crazy. We should probably get busy with something to keep us occupied before this gets worse. Yeah, let's play some checkers. Don't break it. I swear, if you guys already break... Okay, seems to be in good condition. Okay. Having some fun made us forget about... What was it again? Water is what Mary Jane needs most right now. Everybody wants water. Everybody gets water. There you go. The contamination of our town is still strong. Then don't go outside. There are only so many things you can do in a tiny bunker, so we thought, hey, why not play some games? They're not just for kids, you know. It's true. Very true. Why not play some games? It's always fun. That's what I'm doing right now, actually. What do you know? Okay. Oh, they drew a lumberjack. Cool. He's just, what is he? Is he staring at the book? He's trying to absorb the knowledge contained within. It's not how you read, darn it, Timmy. We decided to act out scenes from our favorite movies to amuse ourselves, at least for a moment. For some reason, every time we picked a new scene, we ended up with one from a Humphrey Bogart film. Everyone should eat except Ted. Ted is a boss. Okay, well, everyone gets soup except Ted. Sorry, bud. Okay, no going out if there's contamination. What's that sound? A galloping horse? We rushed to the door and were greeted by two men dressed like they'd come from a medieval fair. We identified the source of the sound. One of them was holding two rocks and hitting them against each other constantly, while the other was skipping and pretending to be a rider. They said they're looking for some antique cup, but they got lost and they would be most grateful if we let them check our map, provided we have one. That is a Monty Python and the Holy Grail reference, and I shall let them read the map. What's the worst that could happen? Ah, beautiful, the map's still intact. Great. They seemed friendly enough, so we let them have a look at our map. They thanked us and offered us some supplies in exchange. We graciously accepted and wished them luck on their quest, plus 1 can of tomato soup. We made that can back from that stupid rabbit thing. Alright, yeah. Nobody seems to be... Oh, Ted, you need to eat some food, bud. Should have asked yesterday. But I'm glad you didn't, because the longer we go without food, the less food we end up consuming. As long as we have food and water, we can stay locked in, but we'll have to leave eventually. It'd be good to head straight to safety instead of getting ourselves into more trouble, if that's even possible in this situation. Our hope is that our brave soldiers will come to rescue us and take us into some well-hidden, well-stocked government shelter. Timmy had comics about those, so you know they must exist. All we need to do is make contact with the military. Holy crap, that's actually pretty close to a certain plot point in the movie Logan. If you haven't seen it, I'm not going to spoil it. But comics, man, they'll tell you where to go. Okay, it's not really a spoiler, but it's introduced pretty early on. Okay, let's listen to the radio. Don't break it. That's the only message I have for these guys. They're all fools. They'll manage to break anything you give them, like that gas mask. Okay. We knew it! The government has not fallen and they're coming to save us. They didn't give exact dates in their radio transmission, but we're sure they won't keep us waiting long. They said they'll be in touch in a couple of days and told us to await further instructions. Can we spare some water? Everybody needs some water. Okay, yep. We're running low though. Okay, so this is the third time I've given water. It's day 9. So 12, 15. I'm probably only going to make it to 15 days. This is not good. This is really not good. I don't even know how many days you're supposed to last for, but I have far too little water for this. There is nothing more annoying than the silence, and that's all we're getting from our radio. No music, no talking, nothing. Is there anything we can do with the radio to make it work again? We sure know staring at it won't help. Yes. Don't break it, just fix it. You morons. You are so dumb. Well, that didn't go well, and we broke the dang thing. Technology changes so fast these days, it's hard to keep up. Who needs a radio anyway? You guys do. You all need a radio. How are we gonna get that fixed? Oh my gosh. Okay, everything is fine. Everybody's totally good. No, we don't. Okay, during the night, we heard some suspicious sounds coming from behind our door. When we peeked out in the morning, we saw a leather suitcase. It has no address or name on it, but we're pretty sure it's meant for us. Should we open it? Yeah. It'll probably blow up, but open it. See what happens. It didn't blow up. Did we get anything? I don't see anything new. Okay. Dolores was hurt. Great, it exploded, ladies and gents. I don't have any medical to give you, Dolores. Looks like you're not gonna make it. It's okay. More food for the rest of us. Open in the name of freedom, came a shout from outside our door. We weren't sure who claimed to be representing freedom, but we could hear it was a group of people, probably armed. Anyone who introduces themselves like that is probably planning to kill someone in the name of freedom. Should we open? No. No, don't open that. The basic thing is, if it's the government, they're not gonna say open in the name of freedom. I mean, if you know, it wasn't the apocalypse, they might. I mean, who knows? But not post-apocalypse. It's already hard enough to find people that survived. We stayed silent until the group on the other side of the door went away. They didn't show up afterwards, so we figured it was the wise thing to do. Let's just hope they don't come back in greater numbers. Everybody wants water because it's day 12. Of course. See, because at least for the most part, scientifically, you need water every 3 days to survive. However, I'm pretty sure there's enough water in tomato soup that you could probably go a little bit farther. But, I mean, I'm no scientist. Maybe it would dehydrate you. Who knows? Oh, somebody probably does. How about that lake we've been going to for the past few years? It'd be so good to find ourselves there, far away from all this madness. Swim a little, maybe take a boat ride. Even if the whole place turned into Adamville. I want cake. You know, you and me both, whoever drew that cake. You and me both. Everybody's hungry. Okay. Their diet could use a little food. You don't say. The last thing we expected to hear while sitting in a fallout shelter was a trumpet. It was played by someone who was clearly not a trumpet player, and who had probably never heard a trumpet player in his entire life. He came with a friend who knocked on the door and demanded that we let the merry men enter, so they could take from the rich and give to the poor should we let them in. No. Silly. Why would we let them in? Like, seriously. Yeah. Like, bang, bang, bang. We're taking from the rich and giving to the poor. Let us in. And you're just like, you know, if they were giving to you, you'd think they'd be a little friendlier. You'd hope. We didn't answer those peculiar calls and kept the door locked until the noises outside faded away. We're not exactly sure we want those people to come back. They sounded harmless enough, but can harmless people be trusted in these troubled times? They might be worse than those who don't seem harmless at all. Hear that? No. Because no one's talking. Not a word in hours. None at all. We can't just stare and stare at the walls. We need to do something about this. Well, you could have listened to the radio if you didn't break it. I thought, hey, maybe they have the Boy Scout manual. They'll figure it out. No, apparently it doesn't teach anything about radios. There's nothing here. Maybe, if we try really hard, we can hear the neighbors in their shelter. It depends on how close they are, but I'm gonna guess no, unless they're having a loud freaking party. Oh, it's day 15. This is our last day of water. Here you go. Oh man, it's high time we stopped wondering about what's going on and started asking questions. Or at least listen to some reasonable answers. You have no radio. Good luck with that. Good luck with that, you guys. That's not gonna happen. Sorry. You all are looking pretty bad. Dolores worst of all, but wow. Day 16. They say ignorance is bliss. Another day without any clue what's going on might not necessarily kill us. Something's missing. Let's see. Fan hum, check. Strange noises in our pipes? Check. Hellish yells outside? Check. Oh, Dolores hasn't spoken for a while now. That's it. And it's really strange. Talking to her would be a good idea. Yes. Yes, it would. Unless she just kills you all. Wouldn't be surprising. Not in this game. She's not looking good at all. Talking to Dolores helped to resolve some of her issues and doubts. She feels better now. Our gas mask has been badly worn out and doesn't really protect against anything. It's a good time to have a go at fixing it. Yeah, use that Boy Scout manual, just don't break the Boy Scout manual. You only have one of those, and you don't have to break a book to read it. Okay, good. They didn't break it. I was worried. And the gas mask is better. You guys are awesome. You're probably still gonna die. Yep, because you guys need water. Okay, yep. Well, soup's gonna have to do. Soup it is. Ring, ring. There we were, thinking we would never hear a telephone signal again, when suddenly a phone starts ringing from somewhere outside. We figured it's the phone booth across the street. So should someone answer it? Nobody can. Sorry guys, but you're probably all gonna be dead now. Nope, you're still good. Hey, day 19. It's just way too dangerous to randomly run to a ringing phone in the middle of a radioactive ghost town. We're not taking any chances. It took a while before the ringing stopped. It was pretty annoying to all of us. Well, yeah. Oh man, everybody's gonna die. Mary Jane keeps fainting. We really need to find her something to drink fast. Timmy's in terrible shape. We need to give him water now. Dolores will not survive without water any longer. Ted looks like he's got one foot in the grave. He needs to get a drink right now. You know what? Soup for everybody. The state of the wasteland remains unknown. No, nobody can go outside. What's that? Seems like a distant rumble, but it's getting louder. It's an earthquake. Grab something and hold on. Well, grab the gas mask and hold on. It's not going to last because you guys aren't going to last. That's the problem. Day 20. Hey, you guys are alive and so is the gas mask. Okay, well, that's more than I could have hoped for. Day 20. Everyone okay? Let's hope so. We need to make a proper inspection. That was one nasty earthquake. We never used to get such bad ones before. It's all because of the atoms. Definitely the atoms. No one should mess with atoms. No one. Mary Jane keeps fainting, and Timmy's in terrible shape. Dolores will not survive, and Ted looks like he's got one foot in the grave. Soup for everyone. You all don't need water, you're fine. Day 20, still, there are only so many things you can do in a tiny bunker, so we thought, hey, why not play some games? They're not just for kids. I agree. I already said that. You already said that. You guys are... Yup. Everybody died. The kids are not there anymore. They ran off, I guess. The end. We played Truth or Dare. When it turned out, we only kept asking questions, and the most common was, are we going to eat anything besides tomato soup? We decided that's enough games for now. When Mary Jane found out she's not getting a single drop of water, she got furious. She stormed out into the wasteland, shouting over her shoulder that we'll regret this, and that she's getting her water one way or another. We are seriously terrified right now. Lack of water drove Timmy insane. He opened the shelter door and ran away without looking back. He's not likely to return. If we only had a few drops of water, we could have avoided what happened. Dolores died of dehydration last night. Too many days without water took their toll. Ted died of dehydration. Surviving the apocalypse is no easy task. We can tell you that much. We spent 21 days in our shelter. Day 1, all of us are safe. Day 2, raining crates, beast fight, we can hear things, the knights who say, the contact with military, Trojan horse, silent of the grave, 10 on the Richter scale, thirst, all of these. Everyone died. The end. Oh my gosh, I just roasted everybody with that one. Days survived 20, water consumed 5, soup consumed 5. 3 yes decisions, 2 no decisions, 0 expeditions, 0 times defending my shelter, and 0 items brought back. And that is success, I suppose. What I need to do next time is I'm going to experiment a little, and I'm going to try bringing maybe just Dolores and a bunch of food and some survival stuff, something like that, because that way we can still do expeditions, but we don't have the kids bothering us. We didn't want those kids anyway, you know. They're just a burden. Really, you know, morally unjust burden to be relieving ourselves of. But game-wise, it doesn't make much sense to have them. I know that Mary Jane like has this weird ability that she can get, I guess, with, I think, radioactive cockroaches or something. But that's kind of out there for just my level of gameplay. I'm not very good at it yet, so we'll see what happens in the future, but that's kind of my plan. Thank you everyone so much for watching this video. I'm selling t-shirts now, so you guys can click the Patreon link below to get started. And this is actually the shirt right here that you can get. There's a black one and a white one. You guys are awesome, and I will see all of you in the next one. Goodbye!